Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing yet another reaction, and this time I'm back to reacting to Liliac, the family band from California, and their new song, Mystery. And I'm excited because I've heard they are filming at the Georgia Guidestones. And if you don't know about that, you should take a look. All right, let's have a listen. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Yeah, lots of interesting things about the Georgia Guidestones. I don't even know how they got permission to film, but check it out. Now, this band is so fun to see them. The littler, younger brothers are growing up, and it's so fun to see that family band rocking so hard. The dad has done so much great coaching with them. And now they're kind of coming into young adults, at least the older ones are, and they have such great stage presence and great musicianship skills. Look, she's got a double bass drum. Awesome. And Melody, she is something else. She's already a full-on rock singer like Janis Joplin and some of the old classic rock singers. And she's so young. So it's so fun to see what they'll do next. And this is crazy. I mean, these Guidestones are no joke.
Lightning, come strike me down, the risk of madness. I am bulletproof. Visions painted on the wall. The future's not a call. Was it worth it all? There's one more thing inside of me that sets me free. I'm back. Oh no, I'll never be the same. And I know that the past is gone, but it's always a mystery.
I'm just gonna take a break. They're so skilled. They're always working on their musicianship game and their stage performance game. So much talent and hard work. Because I know that a lot of artists don't like, oh, they're so talented, they're so talented. Well, talent's only part of it. It's working hard. There's no shortcuts to sound good, especially playing together and listening. These guys are so old school. They're really back, and like bands played together and listened to each other and did solos. And of course, they have all those stage moves. And the thing about Melody is she's kind of, she's just that little, just a little scratch. And so she's got that full on face with just a lot of rich color in her sound. storm is coming closer. They know something.
We'll dance with the fire dances. The crowd will strong. Iniquity and justice for all will stand until the end. It's always a mystery.
Oof, that was a really creepy setting. Yeah, it's really fun that they recorded it there because that'll make people kind of research and figure out who made that, who wrote it, who funded it. That's something we have to research and find out. But how fun that they did that there. And it was so fun seeing the little kids grow up and, find their own place. I mean, family bands are the best, and it seems like they're very devoted to working together, and there's nothing like a family band. There's so much great chemistry, and you can work together with your family usually, and yeah, you might fight, but you're gonna put it together. Now the thing about Melody, because she is that, everybody there is amazing, and it's so fun to see the younger kids come into their own. But Melody is something else. She has that full, rich face and just has a scratch fun. She can get lots of scratch in her voice. And a lot of people think that when you get that scratchy sound, that they're kind of shredding their vocal cords, but there are safe ways to do that. And I was very fortunate to meet and work with Melissa Cross when I went to the NAMM show years ago. And she kind of showed me how to do that. And I've studied some of her material because when you get that, it shouldn't hurt. That doesn't hurt me at all. I'm just like, so it's this little kind of rattle in there. But Melody does it so well. And she's such a show woman. She's doing a lot of movements and stuff. But when I notice when she's singing, she stays upright. She has that great posture. Now, I heard that these kids grew up singing in a lot of the choirs in LA. There's lots of high-end children's choirs. You get a lot of practice. And that's going to be the more choral singing. But the foundation of that posture, using the breath, supports rock singers, because rock singers need a lot of heave-ho. It's very energized. And so you have to get the energy from below, not here, not in the throat, but from where you can't see, right here, where you're like, gonna kind of use the breath energy is what I like to call it, to really master it. So when the breath is supported and the posture is upright, and not stiff military upright, because she's twirling around and she's doing this, but when she's singing, it's what Melissa Cross calls stand and deliver. You need to gotta get your posture out, your mouth open, like that. And that gives the stability supporting that big sound. And the other thing that's interesting is sometimes when you hear a rock singer or even an opera singer, you'll hear this big sound up high. You think, wow, that's so much pushing. But the singer inside their head, it feels narrow. And I deal with this all the time with singers. I think, oh, that sounds horrible. It sounds squeaky. I feel like I'm out of tune. But when you're going into that, it feels really different. Now, I have a more slender voice. I don't have a big, full, rich voice. I have a warm voice, but it's more of a slender because it's based on the face. Now, Melody's got that pretty broad face like that, which is going to give her a lot of resonance space. And considering that she's only, I know, everybody corrects me, 19, 20 or so. So the human voice doesn't really reach full maturity until, for women, mid to late 20s, and for men, sometimes early 30s. So she's got a lot of development still to come. And so far, so good. It's obvious that she's had some training, even the classical choral tradition, but probably some coaching from people who actually coach rock singers, because everything is really spot on. And, what rock singers do is they will, like, again, stand and deliver. And then when she's not, she can twirl things or move around. And so a lot of artists, you don't realize that they're moving, but when they're singing, they're going to give the breath that what it needs. And so fun. I know this is a music video. I know it was pre-recorded and then they did it there, but I don't care because I know they can do it live. That's the thing. This band, they're super solid, whether they're live or not. And then they had this really fun recording with video at that creepy place. Yeah. Who built it? Nobody knows. But it's got creepy stuff about it. Okay, so I'm going to get off that. So if you love Liliac as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all my Liliac reactions. And also, let me know what other Liliac songs I haven't done, because I know they've had some more, and I just can't wait to hear all of them. They're just so, so fun and talented. It's just a throwback. You know, I grew up with those old rock bands, and I kind of took it for granted because it was before the whole digitizing and lip syncing and all the fakery started happening. I mean, yeah, people could record in the studio and they can, you know, do a lot of effects and overdubs and things. But to really just bands listen and listen together, rock together, and get this organic groove, soloing, I miss it. I know we all do. So awesome. So also I want to let you know that I do teach lessons online. I've been teaching online since 2011. So if you're interested in getting some lessons, you can go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. And then last of all, I want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's a group I created over a year ago for people who are interested in the creative arts and spirituality, because when we are creating, we are in the creative flow like the divine. So we're meant to create our world the way we want it to. We have more power than you realize. So it's a great group. I have people from all over the world in that group. And the next group is called YouTube Success Strategies. And that's where I'm coaching people how to succeed on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years and I've had multiple channels and I've tested out all my methods. I know I'm getting so excited. I'm swinging my cord. And so I'm really excited to help people use the tips and techniques I learned from here and there and along the way to build your YouTube channel. All right, I'll talk to you later and I'll see you next time. Bye.